What's going on, y'all? How everybody feeling today? Everybody feeling good? So this video right here, I have a request from, I believe his name is Truth Seekers. Truth Seekers, yeah. He's been subscribed to me for quite some time now, and I've been talking about stuff I wanted to, some different things I want to talk about on this YouTube channel. And so I got a request to do this. He wanted me to talk about what is some of my all-time favorite movies. So thought I should do a video about it. So here you go. Oh yeah, this happened in the live stream. He told me this. I got a request to do this in the live stream. So here you go. Here goes my top movies of all time. Here you go. Let's get to it. Scarface. Now, I've heard about this movie my whole life, but I never really got the chance to watch it until last year, like almost a year ago. Yeah, like at the end of last year, that's when I, looked into this because my coworker told me about it. But I've been heard about it, but I just never really checked it out. It's raw, gritty, uncut, straight to the point. The acting is very good. The directing is very good. I believe it came out in 1983. And Miami is pretty good. Well, I ain't gonna say it's pretty good because I've never been, but it looks nice. Yeah, it's just good, man. The shooting scenes are my favorite in this scene also, but it's some life lessons, and it can low key teach you how to be a man you should aspire to be. Anyways, Next Friday, one of my all-time favorites. I love the franchise, the Friday franchise in general, but this one in particular is my favorite one. I mean, I'm a very big fan of sequels, so yeah. This one is, I love it. I love everything about it. I love the plot. I like the fact that, Craig is in the suburbs now and, things like that. I feel like the ending could have been a lot better. But other than that, I just wish he would have fought Debo. Spoiler alert. I wish Craig would have fought Debo. And yeah, this is when they introduced my favorite comedian, Mike Epps. And I love Mike Epps. Training Day. I love this movie. This movie right here is one of my favorite movies of all time. I've heard about it for like the past maybe 15 years, but never watched it. I know people use a lot of memes for it on Twitter and shit, but I never took the time to watch it until last year when my coworkers were telling me about it. I believe he had a conversation about movies and they started talking about Denzel, and I was like, the only movie I like from Denzel is Malcolm X. Cause like I have a certain type when it comes to movies. Like I don't just like all types of movies. And they was like, man, you should check out Training Day. And I'm like, let me check out Training Day, and I ended up liking it. It's raw and gritty. It had a lot of, seemed like it had some, like it had a few stars and like some familiar, like a lot of people in this movie, you're gonna see them in at least one or two stuff. I like this movie too, Scorpion King. I had it on DVD when I was a child. I loved I used to love The Rock back then. I wasn't a big wrestling fan, but I knew The Rock from when I was a baby, when I was like 3 years old, because my older cousins would watch wrestling and shit. So yeah. And then they was big fans of The Rock as well. Like I might have been 3 years old and they might have been like 9, 10, 11, and 12. They used to love The Rock. They used to love The Rock. Four Brothers is one of my favorites too. This got a damn good story time. Not story time, a good story. Like the plot is really really good. It's about these four brothers in Detroit, and they gotta find out who killed their mom. I believe all of them are adopted. I guess that explains why you have two white men and two black men, but they're brothers. But it was really good, man. Y'all should check that out if y'all haven't. I had it when it first came. Well, I had it on bootleg when it first came out. Like, back in the 2000s, used to, get DVDs from the bootleg, man. They used to go in there and record the movies in the theater illegally. Good movie though. Hilarious. Little Man, I love Little Man. Little Man was hilarious. I remember being a kid, and when it was like going to theaters, it was this one classmate I had. She would always talk about how she would want to go see it. She used to bug me talking about how she want to go see Little Man. I remember she came to school one day and said she had a dream that all of us went to go see it together. I'm like, damn, you really want to go see this movie? But it was funny. And Shawn and Marlon Wayans together, you could never go wrong with him. Marlon Wayans would always be my favorite though. 8 Mile, good movie. I believe I was like 6 at the time when it came out, and my mom and my mom's friend, we sat together in the front room and watched it. I was like 6 years old. This was back in 2002. And they rented it from Blockbuster. Damn good story, good characters. It's heartfelt, wholesome. This is my favorite family movie of all time. It might even go on my favorite movies of all time. When it comes to my favorite movies of all time, this is like number 3. When it comes to my favorite family movies of all time, this is like number 1 on the list. And Sandlot is right behind it. Sandlot and The Little Rascals is one of my favorite 2 movies of all time. Or favorite 2 family movies. This was pretty good. But I remember when I had my mom had, like I said, it was rare that, that I got gifts and shit. But my mom came in the house with a DVD one day. I was like 8. It was like a double disc feature. Like if y'all grew up with DVDs, y'all knew what the double feature is. Like it's 2 movies in one disc. But these was 2 old shows in black and white. One was called Ira Gain and Little Rascals, and the other one was called Shirley Temple. Mind you, I was 8. I didn't know, I really didn't know what it was, you know what I'm saying? But I checked it out like a couple years later, and I had a PlayStation 2, and I started playing it, and I started watching it, and it was good. The Little Rascals, and then I used to watch Shirley Temple and shit. This was in black and white from the 1930s and shit. But I ended up finding out that they came out with a movie called The Little Rascals, the movie, and I love the movie. I even brought the DVD like 3 times. Could never go wrong with that. Sandlot, like I said before, Sandlot and The Little Rascals is my top 2 family movies of all time. One thing I like about Sandlot, I think somebody had mentioned this on their YouTube channel. They was like, Sandlot, I feel like in America, or really just anywhere, specifically like boys and men, I'm gonna just say boys, like we all have that, fellas, we all have that one summer where it's just like, that was like the best summer ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like you ever look back at your youth and was like, damn, like that was a good ass summer. I feel like that's what Sandlot is like. Playing ball and shit. Well, I wouldn't play no ball, but still, that's what the movie was about. Baller blocking. When this movie came out, my family sent me in the room because it was adults watching it, and this wasn't something I guess a child didn't need to be watching. Baller Blocking was good. Cash Money Millionaires, The Hot Boys. Look at how young Lil Wayne was. Lil Wayne was only 17 years old. But it's about drug dealing. It was direct to video, meaning it didn't really it didn't go to theaters. It just went straight to DVD and VHS. Bout It was pretty good too. Another drug dealing hood movie. Low budget movie, just like Baller Block it was. They didn't go to theaters. Went straight to video, VHS and DVD. But it was good though. Master P. This was pretty good. Exit Wounds. What made this movie was so special to me was because when it first came out, this was one of the first movies that my household had got on DVD, because this was the time when DVDs was starting to become popular. So yeah, I really just like the ending. I really like the fight. The fight scenes in this movie is pretty good because I really don't remember the majority of this movie. Look at my girl Eva Mendes. But yeah, Steve Seagal, DMX, rest in peace. Shit. But yeah, like, I just remember the fight scene. The fight scenes was really good. Now this is like one of my all-time favorites, like top 20. Like, I love this shit. Lottery Ticket, man. I remember when Lottery Ticket just came out. I like it because it came at a time where my life was starting. I was starting to see my life was going pretty decent. I was just starting to, see a little bit of sunshine in my life at this time. Just a little bit of sunshine. But even though my sunshine got taken away really quick, at least I was starting to see a little bit of goodness. And Lottery Ticket came out at that time, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Fuck. This is it. 22 Jump Street, fucking hilarious. I love that movie. I went to the movies to go see that shit. I went to the movies to go see Good Boys too. It was a movie called Good Boys. Y'all should definitely check that out. It came out in 2019. Came out like right before COVID, actually. Yeah. It came out in like, I want to say August of 2019. That's when I went to go see it. Pretty good movie. Good plot. Little boys, but they cursing and shit. It's rated R. The Wood will always be a classic. Nice storyline. It got some funny moments. It's about this little young boy coming from North Carolina to Inglewood, California, and going through the typical teenage shit that boys go through, I guess. It was good though, and they grown men, but they reminiscing on their teenage years in the 80s and the 90s. Now, a lot of people shitted on this movie. Hey Arnold, the movie. If y'all can't tell, I'm a huge Hey Arnold fan. This is actually my favorite cartoon show of all time. But a lot of people didn't care for the movie. The movie was basically about gentrification, and Arnold basically got to save the neighborhood because this like billionaire guy is going to turn the whole neighborhood into like this big fancy shopping mall, and they got to do something about it. But a lot of people, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people don't know too. This was supposed to be a movie for TV. This wasn't supposed to go to theaters, but it didn't. No, this wasn't supposed to go to theaters, but it did. And that's why it was so short, because it was really made for TV, but they just sent it to theaters for what reason, I don't know. And the Jungle Gym, they came out with that like 15 years later, but this came out in 2002. Good movie, I love it. Y'all know me, I'm a real big Hey Arnold fan, so you could never go wrong. with Hey Arnold. Rush Hour 2, another movie that got some funny ass moments in it, but I feel like Jackie Chan and Rush Hour could go really good together. This was the only, well, I seen a little bit of Rush Hour 3, but yeah, I like sequels, but Rush Hour 2 might be the best one in my opinion, because one, it didn't look like, Rush Hour 1, from the looks of it, I didn't care to see Rush Hour 1, and Rush Hour 3 was somewhat okay, but I like 2 the best. Funny moments, that shit, it was just funny, bro. Yeah, they work good together. Chris and Jackie Chan work good together. The World Is Not Enough. James Bond 007. Pretty good movie. Well, I've seen like a couple of clips. This one particular clip that I saw. I believe this woman right here was sitting on like James Bond's lap, and was like, the way she was talking was sexy because she already got an accent, but she was trying to kill him for some reason. I don't know, because I haven't really seen the movie. I just seen a couple of clips, but it looked like something that I want to see, so I got to continue to watch the rest of it someday. But the only reason I knew this movie was exist because I had the video game on Nintendo 64 a long time ago, and I didn't know that they came out with a movie. So yeah, The World Is Not Enough, James Bond 007. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. This might be top. This might be, yeah, I want to say this is my second favorite sequel of all time. Next Friday and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Those are my 2 favorite sequels. They did a good job on this. Really good movie. I might say this might be the best Christmas movie ever, in my opinion. My favorite Christmas movie. Yeah, man, it's just good. It got some funny moments. A lot of the stuff in it is damn near the same thing as the first one, but I feel like they did it better. And it's like, who wouldn't want to spend a trip in New York for Christmas break? You know what I mean? That's a dream come true. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know about being lost in New York and all of that. I don't know if I want to be in a position like that. But yeah, man, it's a good movie, man. It's like the first one, but better. They did it better, in my opinion. All About the Benjamins, classic. Good storyline. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Mike Epps, and I feel like him and Cube work good together too. I believe Ice Cube, he said in a recent interview, I think Kai Cenat, yeah, he asked Ice Cube, who do you like to work with, and he was like, Mike Epps. Like out of all people that he's worked with, he said Mike Epps is his favorite movie to work with. Pretty good movie. I Got the Hookup. Master P and AJ Johnson. Rest in peace, AJ Johnson. Pretty good movie. They basically got the hookup on these cell phones. You know, this was 1998, so cell phones was like, kind of expensive. A lot of people didn't really have them. But yeah, they came out with I Got a Hookup 2 like 18 years later. I think this was around. No, this was 2019. This was a year before COVID when they came out with I Got the Hookup 2, and it was, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it was garbage. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with a lot of people. It didn't have nothing to do with this one, and I don't know. It was just weird. But check this one out though. The first one. Check I Got the Hookup. Pretty good. Menace to Society. Menace to Society. Great movie. Great movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Also, it just shows what it was like growing up in the hood in the 90s as a black man coming from two parents that really wouldn't fit to be parents, and how would you end up as an adult from your bad circumstances. I can't explain it. It just was it was just a good movie. It was a good movie. Norbit was funny. People shitted on this movie also. This is actually the only Eddie Murphy movie that I actually like. Life was alright. Like I said, I don't like all type of movies, but I would say I like the movie Shrek. But he was the co-star. I'm talking about like with Bernie Mac being like the actual, like the main character in the movie. I love Shrek. Eddie Murphy and Cat Williams, not Eddie Murphy and Cat Williams, Cat Williams and Eddie Griffin did a good job in this movie also. But the story in this movie is good. Norbit this is a great story. Him being an orphan and shit, but I mainly like it because of the Nate and I like it because of the Norbit and Kate love story. It's so nice. Saved by Me was good. Saved by Me was damn good. They don't really make good movies like that no more. Saved by Me was good. I believe it came out in 1986. But yeah, pretty good movie. It has that friend. It's one of those friendship type of movies, going on the adventure and shit. Daddy Day Camp was good. It's a sequel to this movie here, Daddy Day Camp. It was a sequel to Daddy Day Care. It was good. I actually liked it. To me, it's better than the first one. Way better than the first one. But people shitted on this movie as well. They said that this is one of the worst movies of all time. So yeah. And they said it was the worst sequel of all time also. Like Mike. Always been a huge fan of Bow Wow. I went to the movies to go see this when it first came out. I was 5 turning 6. And I had a good time. Enjoyed the movie. One of my favorites. When it came out later on that year, because it say December. When it came out later on that year on home video, like VHS and DVD, I ended up having the VHS. We rented the VHS from the rental store, and then a few months later I ended up getting on DVD. I remember I was crying, so as a punishment, my mom had gave the DVD to like my mom's friend's daughter, and I was pissed. Yeah, but it's a classic. Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Pretty good movie. It's in my top 5 for best Christmas films of all time. But yeah. Boys in the Hood, great movie. When it come to like Menace to Society and stuff like that, I feel like Boys in the Hood kind of set the standard. Not set the standard, but like Boys in the Hood is what kicked it off, and then everybody else just started doing the whole gangster, hip hop, black type of thing. But had a good story, got some good moments in it, and it'll teach you some things too. It'll teach you some things like you can learn a lot from Boys in the Hood if you actually like watch it. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. A funny title, but yeah, a funny movie. Like I said, you could never go wrong with Sean and Marlon Wayans, the Wayans brothers. I always love balling. It's basically, it's a spoof movie. It's one of those. ATL. So many quotes. This movie got a lot of quotes. I like the love story. It's just a nice story. It is. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. It's one of my favorite movies of the 2000s. That's for sure. Smoking Aces. I don't even really remember what this movie was about. I just remember like one or two scenes, but I do remember in it. I do remember liking the whole movie, Smoking Aces. I remember Alicia Keys being in the movie. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Rules. I like the I don't know if I saw the third Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I just know that I like this one better than because I love sequels. I just know that I like this one, Diary of Wimpy Kid's Roger Rules, better than the first Diary of Wimpy Kid because Roger Rules is the second one. So I like this one better than the first one. I don't know if I ever saw 3. Medea's Big Happy Family. This is a funny movie. In my personal opinion, this is the best Madea movie, in my opinion. It got a lot of stars in it too, and a lot of people that I know. A lot of the actors did really, really well. Good performances. This lady right here, she passed away a few years back. But yeah, Lauren London, Bow Wow, Tiana Taylor, Loretta, I believe that's her name, Miss Loretta, and she played Bow Wow's grandmother in Lottery Tickets. So yeah, classic scene right there. I love this movie to death. I had some good times watching this movie. I watched this with my family members when it first came out. We had the bootleg DVD. Now, boy, I ain't gonna lie, summer of 08 was a good summer. It was decent, it was straight. Had a lot of stars in it about a man that basically made something out of himself, a black man. He kind of like the black sheep of the family. Roscoe, welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. He like the black sheep of the family, and they from the South Georgia to be exact. Yeah, and they kind of country, or they Southern, and you know, he feel like his family don't accept him. Basically, it's the perfect example of the black sheep of the family. Malcolm X, great movie. I watched this when I was like 13. Great movie. Denzel Washington did a damn good job. This was the only Denzel Washington movie I liked until I saw Training Day for the first time last year. Damn good movie. About Malcolm X, the civil rights. Was he I don't know what he was. But yeah, it was a good movie. 3 Strikes was hilarious as well. Sorry, I'm yawning, y'all. 3 Strikes was good. It was funny. I feel like it was one of those forgotten hood type movies. But it was low budget though. It went to theaters, but the budget was low. I think it was like maybe like $2 million to make. Yeah, that's low budget. But yeah, it was good. Faison Love, Brian Hooks, good movie. House Party 3. This was really good. This might be my favorite out of the franchise. House Party 4, because I believe it's 5. Well, it's actually 6 house parties, but I like House Party 1 through 3. Yeah, House Party 1, 2, and 3. I like those because those are the originals with Kid and Play. I don't like 4. I don't like House Party 4, but I do like House Party 5. Tonight's the Night. House Party 5, Tonight's the Night was good, but this is House Party 3. It was really good. Kid and Play. Kid is getting married. They running the business. They running like a record label together, but they try to find talent, but it ain't doing shit. You know, they ain't really making a lot of money from what they do. But it's a lot of stars in it that came on House Party 3 though. You got Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac kind of stole the show as far as comedy. You had AJ Johnson, the group TLC, my favorite R&B group of all time, which is Immature, IMX, they was in it. So yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Man, 2004 was a wonderful year, man. I'm gonna keep saying it was wonderful. It was damn sure a great time to be a child. I'll say that. But yeah, I went to go see this when this shit first came out. I went to go see it with my mom, with my mom's daughter. My mom's friend's daughter. Matter of fact, the same one who they gave my Like Mike DVD to as a punishment for me crying. Yeah, I went with her, and we went and got snacks and shit to eat. And while they showing the trailers for the other movies in the theater, you know how they do. And my mom's friend's daughter turns around to us and whispers to my mom that she forgot to tell her that she don't like popcorn after she just brought it. And mind you, this is 2004, so popcorn, like movie theater snacks, was already high even back then. So yeah, that was a funny moment. But yeah, it was a good movie. Timmy Jimmy Power Hour, love that movie. I see 1 and 2. I don't know. I don't think I really cared to see the third one, but I remember I liked both of them. 2004 was a good year, man. Damn, that was a good year to be a child, man. I missed that year so much. But I remember back in 2004, I was watching Nickelodeon, and I saw them, showing the trailer for this, and I was amazed and shocked, because I was like, damn, they coming together like on the same thing, a little crossover. This was the first crossover I've ever seen on television before. But yeah, it was good. I remember liking 2 better, but I kind of forgot what both of them was about. I just remember a couple of scenes. They were like the 2 popular shows from Nick at the time, as far as brand new 2000 shows that came out in the 2000s. Nick, Tommy, and Jimmy kind of took the cake for that, so it was nice to see them come together. Nickelodeon did a big one with this one. I ain't gonna lie. They ate and they ain't left no crumbs. Rugrats the movie, that was a good movie, damn good movie. One of my favorites. Tommy Pickles got to accept the fact that he's not going to be the only baby in the house, and he trying to accept it. That soundtrack is pretty good too. Pretty good soundtrack. Too Fast, Too Furious. I remember when we first got, like, when DVD players became popular. A few years before this came out, we had one of the first DVDs that we ever had was Fast and the Furious, but that was when Fast and the Furious first came out. The first Fast and the Furious. And then we ended up getting this when it dropped like 3 years later. But I really didn't care for them like that. But I do remember that I ended up liking this one better. Too Fast, Too Furious better than Fast and the Furious, the first one. Because, like I said before, I love sequels. Wedding Crashers is hilarious. Go check out Wedding Crashers. They just go around crashing weddings all day so they could sleep with women. Superbad was it's iconic. Jonah Hill, I love Jonah. You could never go wrong with Jonah Hill in my book. And then you got McLovin. Everybody like that name, McLovin. Oh, this is hilarious too. I brought this on, I believe, Blu-ray and DVD when it first came out. Bad Neighbors. Neighbors 2. It's hilarious, man. Y'all just gotta check it out. Belly was a decent little hood flick. DMX, rest in peace. Nas, and it showed the little rapper dope boy lifestyle in 1998. It showcased that real good. I'm gonna just say that. It had some good directing too. The acting was kind of decent. It wasn't the best, but it was good. The director made up for it. Straight Outta Compton was good. Everybody was watching it when it first came out. The NWA by y'all pick. Shrek 2. That's like I say that's top 5 for the best. Well, my favorite sequels. I believe Shrek 2 did better than all the rest of them. I saw the trailer. Well, not a trailer, like a little sneak peek. Well, not even a little sneak peek, like a little advertisement. They're coming out with a Shrek 5. It was originally supposed to come out December of 2026. But I just see maybe last month they pushed it back. So now it's going to come out in 2027. So they're coming out with a Shrek 5. Well, yeah, looks like I'm done. But all I got to say is I got 2 movies that I plan on watching tonight. If I don't watch it tonight, I'm gonna watch it, tomorrow. But it's a movie called Kids. I hear that it was very controversial when it came out in 1995. So I'm looking forward to that. I've never saw this movie before. One of the guys in this movie, he played the guy Roach in Next Friday. He ended up taking himself out like a few months after Next Friday came out. So yeah, he played in this also. Matter of fact, him right there, Justin Pierce, that's his real name. I'm looking forward to watching this too. Poison Ivy. She plays on one of my favorite sitcoms of all time, Roseanne. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you. I appreciate the content. I mean, not appreciate the content. I appreciate y'all watching the content. Hope y'all be safe. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more content. Anyways, I love y'all. Be safe. Bye-bye.